Hello, welcome back in another video. Yeah, today is Saturday, so yeah, let's straight to it. So last week, basically just preparing my final. Yeah, just preparing my finals. Thursday, Saturday. I didn't really prepare much because most of the stuff is already done. So I think I just went to the gym and I work on my I was doing a survey for my what's it called? Well, not survey, but it's a final exam that I have for my strategic management class. It's basically about our future career. Say they do a survey, something like that, then you need to talk about like first your strengths about whether you want to go to the industry or pursue a company, something like that. Then you use like the five forces factor about it. So that was about it. I think it was 3 pages, but I did four. I had more because I included a problem statement, even though it's probably not required. But it's kind of hard to talk about it if you don't have a problem statement. But my professor didn't mention we need a problem statement, so I just put it there. Okay, why not? I just took it from my what's it called? My system analysis class about the digital wallet, so I just copied from that. So it's not like I had to do extra work. Yeah, that was basically my Saturday. I didn't finish it until like Thursday, so. Then Sunday I was working on my earth science class. I had to get everything done. So I finished I think there was a quiz. I think there was a quiz. But basically I finished my final. I contacted I also had some kind of I had to contact my professor because we have like a discussion post. You're required to do four. I mean, you're required to do four. Each of them is five, so out of 20. All three of them I had scores. I had 5 out of 5. And the other one was just empty and blank. So I had to contact her and get that all sorted out. And yeah, that was done. And yeah, that was done. Then I was able to get what I was looking for, 20 out of 20. Yeah. Then I work on my slides too. My Google censorship class. Not class, my civil society class, the Google presentation. I work on that. Cause that was due on Sunday. My teammates, it was just okay. We didn't practice at the end. Uh, they did have a lot of information on the slides. I don't know if professor really cares, but given the grades that we got, I don't think she really cared. I guess you really care about during the case study, the individual presentation, I guess. Yeah, even though I did okay with the individual, it was more in the case study that my my group members did have a lot of text. Yeah, but that was that. Then, uh, what else? Oh, then I guess I'll move on to Monday. So we presented the Google Citizenship. There was 6 groups. Yeah, 5 or 6. I don't know. There's not that many. And I thought cause it's final week, I thought the schedule would be different, but I guess it's the same exact schedule, so it is a bit tight. So we didn't even have time for Q&A, which is good. Huh, didn't really want to answer anyways, and it's kind of boring. But the presentation was about 20 minutes for most people. I think I did okay. I mean, I did well, uh, presentation wise. Maybe not well on the our tone, because our presentation is supposed to be assuming that we're giving presentation about to the managers and our client is Google, so we're supposed to change our word choice to we're presenting to Google instead of like informing people. So I figure our tone and especially my tone wasn't so good. But other than that, it was a smooth presentation. I don't mind presentation. Presentation, in my opinion, is pretty easy as long as you know what to say. Yeah. Yeah. Then after that day, we got our group grade. We got 95%. Let me check. Oh yeah, we got 95 and 98 for the paper. Yeah. And the week before that, we had to do our. It was basically, I guess, it's our final exam. So it was like a decision tree. I didn't really know what I was doing, but I just look at them grade right now. I got a 91. So I guess that works, even though I don't know what was going on the decision tree. Yeah. But that's pretty much it for that course. And I gave my feedback to all my classmates. And I actually just got my feedback yesterday. Because professor gave us our feedback, so I'll probably just say some. I'll just say it all, because why not? So each of them have to give a feedback. So it consists of their work they did was they produced, they generally did what they agreed to do, they respond to communication within reasonable timely frame, and they were pleasant to work with. So I had three. I guess one person is missing because I was supposed to give feedback to myself too. So I guess one person is missing as well. There's three people say that I did slightly more than my fair share. Yeah, right. Uh, well, I don't really, then two people, including me, said significantly more than their fair share of work. And my quality, I had three people say, including me, that very high quality, and two people say high quality. Then the generally get what to do, the communication, both true. Then I had four people saying that I was pleasant to work with, and one wasn't pleasant to work with, which is understandable. And some comments I received was I felt I was like the leader of the group, and if anybody had to put most of work, it would say me. And one of them just say NA. Then the other one said I was basically the leader. I always put schedule meetings for everybody, and I play a big role in this project. Other comments, the one with the unpleasant to work with. I was a good teammate. I hope to get stuff done in a timely manner, but my comments and attitude at times made me feel tense. I mean, yeah, that's what happens when you don't do the work. And and I think I know who exactly it is because I do know he kind of what's it called? Make some comments about stuff I say. Yeah, cause I don't like people say, okay, ask, can we do something? I mean, if you get it done before we do something, if your own section, then it's fine. We don't have to, you don't have to come meet. But obviously, you guys are not doing it, so where to do it? Basically, it's like this guy. I assume it's this guy that oh, I can't do it today. I can't do it today. I'm busy. I'm busy. But I was like, are you really busy the whole day? Come on. Like, I mean, now we have Zoom. It's so much easier. Not like back in the day, we don't even use Zoom. Everybody have to meet in person. I mean, that was like many years ago. That's like not even. That's only like maybe a few years ago. But like, then really, and I can't even know like, especially you have Discord on. I can know like, dude, you're playing video games, dude. I mean, it wouldn't take long as long you get done. You prepare beforehand, and all the group members they are never prepared when we come beforehand. But yeah, I don't really mind the feedback I got because professor knows what I contributed. Yeah, and then they know how much work I put into it, uh, quality of the work, and yeah, my professor knows because I have two meetings with her, and I always reach out to her about the paper. Then as long as for pleasant work with, I already know I'm not easy to work with 'cause I do expect a lot from people because I have high expectation for myself. But yeah, but I know my comment attitude made it feel tense. Maybe that person is just too soft. Yeah, but I don't really care because I guess it didn't really adjust my grade because my grade I got, because our group grade was for 98% for the paper, and I still have 98%. So I guess the person didn't really care about that comment because she knows how much I contributed. So that was pretty much it for that class. Then oh, my data place. There's no class. There were people who took the final that day, but I didn't have to take it because that was optional. But I'm still working on the my project assignment. It's almost done. I think I have two more questions, then I'm done for that class. And it's due like until next week, so professor is very generous about the time. Then Tuesday, I was working on my. Well, I wasn't working on. I worked slightly on the strategic management thing, the writing. And I spent most of the time reviewing the system analysis class, and that's how I was taking the exam on Wednesday. It was 9:30, then we turned on our Zoom, then turned on camera. That's pretty much it. It was about 2 hours. We had 60 questions and 5 essays. I don't know how well I did. I just hope I pass. Really, 'cause I don't want to take that class again. Then yeah. Oh, that's what I asked him about when we'll get feedback for our group project, and he said we'll get it about next week. So yeah. I'm just a bit worried about the project because I know we didn't do well quality wise. Maybe it could have been better. I'm not sure. Yeah. But I don't know how he grades, but I know he's a tough grader, so we'll see. Yeah. But I also did a extra credit a few weeks ago, so I hope that helps. Hope I at least pass. That's all I really care. Because I messed up on the first exam, so and everybody too. The average was a C, so maybe that's the excuse why he wants to do it online. It'll make him look bad. And after Wednesday after class, I didn't go to the gym either. Yeah, I didn't go to the gym this week. I think maybe just 2 times because I just final and Legos lol really. It really is Legos too. Uh, then what's it called? Thursday I have my then turn in my I turned at night, but I have my networking class. Wednesday and Thursday is really the time. Spend more time on the networking final with our paper. Yeah, that group is completely garbage. I mean, as hard as that sounds, garbage, but it is really garbage. This one guy, this Filipino guy, he has excuse every single week about my what was it called? I think it was uncle died. That may be true, but other weeks I have COVID. Then my brother got COVID, so I shouldn't come. And yeah, there's always excuse every single week. So the whole semester, cause I sit right next to him, so I know when he's here or not here. And I probably only saw him like 2 times. First time was I mean 3 times, 3 times. First was the first day of school, I mean first day of class. The second was the exam, which you had to show up. Then the third was the group exchange info, and that's it. Oh, and the fourth was the presentation day. But yeah, of the how many weeks of school? How many weeks of class we have? Like 18 weeks or is that 17 weeks? Yeah. Yeah, he was garbage. Then the other one, Indian girl, she was okay. Kind of, she was just okay, not really doing what she was doing. Then the other guy, I think he was okay. He just liked to put things last minute, but I know but he took care of it, so that's all that matters. But yeah, overall, the group, uh, before we even started, like actually working together, I already figured this group is, eh. Because on the first meeting, they were just talking about gossip, and yeah, you can't like you know that feeling when you talk to people, maybe just a few sentences, you kind of figure out what kind of person they are. Just a general idea, but not the entire thing. You kind of get an idea. And at that point, I figured, oh yeah, I have to carry this team. And I don't really like being the leader of the group because, well, you don't need a lead. There's no point to lead if you can do the job. So, and I don't like keep telling people what to do because we're all old enough. So, I won't be like your parents telling you what to do and blah blah blah. But yeah, but anyways, they didn't start until Wednesday night and once Thursday morning. So yeah, it was just a disaster. And on Thursday, I was talking to my system analysis class, my two group members, because they were also my networking class. So we're kind of okay. We're kind of okay. We kind of joke about it, but yeah, one of them was having. Well, actually, one of them was having a big problem in their group. Like just all disaster. He calls them garbage too. So yeah. But at least his group was asking him questions. He just said they just keep asking him questions like every 5 minutes. But like, I mean that's okay. But like, how are we able to get to this course? So yeah, I guess that wasn't that bad. Then the other one was just very hard to meet up with people. And his project was fairly simple. Oh, this was the other guy. Back to the garbage group. His group was basically about home assistant. Some but some home assistant hooking up something to Apple TV, something like that. The other one was a like a NAS, so file storage online with Raspberry Pi. He said it was very simple because they didn't because they I guess they had something else, but I guess it didn't work out with the professor, so they changed their topic. I mean their project. But yeah, he has a hard time even meeting. They don't even know they don't even know what to do. So yeah, it's basically three of us have to take care of these people, and yeah. Sometimes I wish the group project we can just like pick, but I do understand what if we had a choice to pick and these people who can't do the stuff they will not pass. But it's just yeah. Also find it useless to do group projects because like you still have to carry it. If they don't do it, you still gotta do it. I mean somebody gotta do it in a group, so yeah. I mean it will not look good. I mean it will like in that case only look good if you're in the real world, but like the real working world, like the boss can actually see it or something like that. But not in like school. Like how is the professor gonna see it? And even though they see it, there's only a limit. Like just an A, that's it. There's no really. Uh, but yeah, had to contribute most of it. I contribute. Oh, well, okay. For my section, I contribute the executive summary. Let me see. The executive summary. The business core business concept. Then the core business concept. How to get somebody started. And those three sections, there was about 9 pages in total, or 10 if you want to include pictures. There was 10, and our entire paper we have 20. And the Wireshark evidence, where they do like inventory protocols, detailed description of each protocols, only the ones that are interesting, capture file properties, protocol hierarchy, conversation, and endpoint evidence of security. I already pro I already provided one in each of them, so give them a rough idea how to get started. It was fairly simple. Because I did do that because I figured they're not going to do it. And they didn't start until Wednesday. So I kind of gave them, contribute an idea because I talked to the professor anyways. Because when I first looked at this, because I figured it was just only thing you need is just screenshots. Like, I mean, not all of them. The endpoints, conversations, hierarchy, and capture file properties. Those are really just screenshots. And I talked to the professor and he said, yeah, you just need a screenshot. You don't really need to write anything at all. They're meant for screenshots, so it was fairly simple. And yeah, and the evidence security, yeah, you talk a lot more than that. But my group, they were completely useless. I mean, you want to find a word useless, just them. Well, not entirely them, just this one guy. He's the most useless person I ever worked with in the group. Obviously he doesn't know what to do, so he gave like definitions. I mean, what the tool is supposed to do, but that was not the point of it. I mean, how will he know when he doesn't show up to class, or maybe ask the professor? And I asked the professor too. He said we don't need to. They're just meant for pictures. And yeah, then look at the writing. He wrote a bunch of gibberish. Yeah, I mean, it looked like copy and paste. Then I kind of figured he just finished it very quickly because first of all, I can look in Google Doc. You can see. I mean, he can go in detail how long it takes for him to do it. And second, he kind of exposed himself like, oh, I use this AI software to avoid plagiarism. Like copy and paste, use AI to generate a new paragraph something like that for the final exam. He kind of exposed himself, like, because I wouldn't think. I mean, I know there's a tool like that, but I wouldn't think somebody would use it. I mean, yeah, but yeah, he exposed himself, and yeah. But regardless of that, because then the professor, no, this was not needed. Why would you put it? But yeah, that was the only thing he did. Just explain what a capture file is supposed to do and product hierarchy. That's it. And he could have helped me with the executive summary, a section, core business concept, and use case behind concept, and how to. He could have done that because I know the first time we proposed this idea, he was talking so big about cryptocurrency, like he's a Mr. Know-it-all. It's like one of those cringe people. Oh, I invested in blah 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 NFT. I mean, those cringe people. Maybe he should have spent less time talking and get to work and actually write something about it, contribute something. But he didn't. So he's one of those people. Cringe people. It is what it is. But yeah. Then. Oh, I gave the feedback. Then move over to the presentation. I think we have 20 slides. It was about 15 minutes, but we kind of went over a little bit, but there was no limit. But because professor asked his question, so kind of went to 20. Yeah. I contributed. No, my portion. I think I have 7 slides. I mean 6 slides, but some of them I have to explain. It takes more time. The girl maybe 4, and the other guy he had 5 or 6. But we originally had 20, but we kind of deleted some. So yeah. And that one guy, he only contributed 1 slide. Because how would you contribute if you don't know what to do? I mean, the professor knows what this group is about, so yeah. And that was it. Then I provided a feedback yesterday on Friday, and I'll take a look real quick. So I gave like what's it called? It's like I say like for all members, I say I provide my feedback based on my observations seen on Google Doc, in class group meeting, and our group chat. And I said the communication was good. Everyone responded in a timely manner. Thanks for informing me when you guys might show up or might not show up in the class sessions. Lamau. I wish we started sooner. Maybe the paper can be less than 20 pages and possibly a better quality of the paper. Yeah, I figured 20 pages is a little bit too much, but I don't know. I don't know. Professor didn't say too much about it, so in my opinion, I thought 20 pages is a little bit too much. Cause I asked my system analysis class them, they had less than 10, so yeah. But we do have a lot of screenshots too, so I'm not sure. But our screenshot didn't add up to 5 pages, so. And the first guy, the Philippine guy, I said you took care of the conversation endpoint. I'm not sure you even need to explain the tool description, but I could be wrong. But I know I'm right, but like maybe he talked to the professor. I'm not sure. But when I talked to the professor at that time, he said it was not needed, just screenshots. Then I said screenshot just do. The contribution was extremely low compared to other group members. I wish you would have contributed more in the non-Wireshark sections because I said like, oh, he had interest talking about it. He was talking about it our first time meeting, so yeah. But I said, maybe I said, so that shouldn't be new to you, and maybe other section would be better fit to your interests. But that was the last time we saw you until yesterday's presentation, Lamau. The Indian girl just said, oh, you're responsible for the detailed description protocols, and you did well detailed description of the interesting protocols we picked. Otherwise, I would have wished you contribute the section sooner. That's it. As well. Then other guy, I said, he was responsible for the proto hierarchy and evidence security. I said, you did good in description and evidence of security. And the protocol hierarchy. He wrote a lot of information. I don't know. I'm not sure if it's even necessary. Cause I talked to the professor. It was not necessary because it was also meant for a screenshot. But in the other section, I said especially the evidence of security state, he contributed a lot in the project. So I wish that's all could have been done sooner rather than like literally a few hours before the due date. Literally a few hours before the turn it in time. That's how about me. I said I was responsible for the executive business use case step by step. I said the team participation for virus section was rather low, so I had to take the initiative to provide one example of each section and get the rest started. Get started. But I said I'm glad that the team start working in their respective section as we're nearing the deadline. Yeah. Oh, I just saw like my teammate gave feedback. So this person said he said like overall the experience was cool. Really enjoyed working with everybody. Huge shout out to me, I guess. I'm not gonna say my name, but I was an awesome team member. I'm the reason why the project achieved success. Yeah, we'll see. Then he said he contributed the section hierarchy protocol, security, and some implications. But our implication is pretty short, so We didn't, yeah, I don't know, not kind of worried about invocation, but yeah, overall it was just okay. Then yeah, that's pretty much it for that class. Then on Saturday, I mean yesterday, Friday, I'll work on my database class. Then I was building my mom's computer. It took a bit long, way longer than it should be, because I haven't built a PC for a long time, especially having a cooler this time. Last time I built my dad a PC, I didn't have a cooler. I just had like a regular stock fan. And my mom had like a cooler this time, so I kind of forgot how to do it. And that was years ago when I did it to my PC. And I made a lot of mistakes. Of I should have done like the motherboard. I should have put in the case first rather than like the outside the box. And the cooler is so big, so it took so long. But yeah, got it done. But yeah, I'm still in the process setting up my whole mom's that setup. So I'll share that as well. I actually took some video about it building the PC. But yeah, that'll be more of a later thing. But yeah, thanks for watching and see ya. Bye bye.